Kevin O'Toole. For
Second
Calvert
quarter
Hall,
brought to you
number
by
24, Stephen
KTBS
Kelly.
Payroll, your integrated payroll solution providing expertise and efficiency to make your business stronger. For more information, visit ktbspayroll.com. Saved by Thomas after Stephen Kelly makes quick work of that opening face-off of the second quarter. Second quarter, Calvert Hall in their home whites, Loyola in their road blues. 6-0 lead for the Hall. Booker Corrigan and inside lacrosse writer Ty Zanders bringing you the game.
Can't forget those Believe Big socks on both sides, supporting the cancer efforts here at Calvert Hall. Great speech by Coach Brian Kelly beforehand.
Ryan Conrad now for Loyola, and opposite emotions for both teams as Calvert Hall has got to be feeling pretty good. Loyola, you got to be feeling like the guy who built the children's daycare center next to a dingo farm after that first quarter.
Shot out of bounds to the Dons.
Devin McNamara backs it up. Here's Conrad, top center. Gets it down to TJ Neubauer. Neubauer, one of those guys who works out with Jay Dyer, strength and conditioning. Inside feed shot goes just wide. Deemer Class
shot out of bounds. Possession Loyola.
And moving well. McNamara drives right-handed, rolls back, gets it up to Neubauer. Deemer Class, one of those guys who'd make a great selection on that Under Armour All-American team. Conrad inside feed, no dice, and now we're going to get a moving pick called against Garrett Epple as he was unaware that
illegal pick, possession to the Dons.
Solid call there. I'm a little bit surprised to see Loyola not on the board. They have so much talent. Just really haven't had the ball that much. You know, when you have Stephen Kelly winning 7 of 8 faceoffs, you're not going to get those touches in offense that you want.
Neubauer driving hard at the goal. Somehow avoids going into the crease. Deemer Class picks up the rebound. And Class is going to take it for a spin behind the cage. He's guarded by Kai Reinhardt. Rye Kinehart. Class comes around, lefty shot off the ground, and Evan Connell wins the backup.
Shot out of bounds.
Such a smart play by him.
Connell, definitely one of the best defensemen, not only in the league, but in the country. He signed with North Carolina, as is Pat Kelly.
And Stephen Kelly.
He's not signed yet, Book.
Oh.
Gotta wait until November of your senior year to sign that letter of intent.
Verbal,
Hall,
right.
Calvert Hall, I believe, had 12 guys sign that NLI. Not too bad.
Bolwicki gets it over to Deal. And Calvert Hall looks to settle the offense a little bit, settle the tempo, get back into that where they're running those plays that have been so effective so far tonight. They lead 6-0. Kevin Deal tried a little give and go with Pat Kelly.
Also got to mention another charity event, the Shootout for Soldiers. As Chris Thomas makes that save. Shootout for Soldiers, an event at Boys Latin, June 15th. Started by my man Tyler Steinhardt. Paul Rabel has supported it. Kyle Hartzell, Steele Stanwyck, Bob Shriver. 24-hour lacrosse game benefiting the Wounded Warrior Project. Going to be an awesome event. Definitely check that out. Shootout for Soldiers.
Offside, Loyola, possession to the Cardinals.
Gotta love the sport of lacrosse getting behind great causes. And no doubt Tyler Steinhardt taking on the lion's share of the work for that cause.
Tyler, also a guy who's filled in for me at times here in the booth. Awesome kid, senior BL.
Great play. Patrick Kelly comes off the pick by Deal and makes quick work of the left-handed bounce shot. Puts Thomas in a tough spot.
Calvert Hall goal by number 7, Patrick
Thomas
Kelly.
Loyola.
Assist, number 25, Kevin Deal. 3 minutes, 34 seconds in the second quarter. Calvert Hall 7, Loyola nothing. Patrick Kelly on the goal, Deal on the assist.
PK looking like he really wants that Under Armour Underclass Player of the Game award. And if we were to hand it out early, I think he'd be the guy.
And if Kevin Deal can keep setting him up like that, great assist by Deal on that one. Stephen Bones Kelly wins another face-off. Passes it up to Johnny Bells. Bells is going to have one. Backed up by Germershausen. 8:09 to go, second quarter. Second quarter brought to you by KTBS Payroll, your integrated payroll solution providing expertise and efficiency to make your business stronger. For more information, visit ktbspayroll.com. I can't wait to get to Royal Farms on the way home from this game. Pick up a couple bottles of water, maybe a couple pieces of fried chicken, some ice cream. They sell Ben & Jerry's. They sell everything my kids need. Spin by Royal Farms before and after every game. Pick up a copy of USA Today. Stephen Bones Kelly driving against Casey Capinos. And Timmy Kelly behind the cage goes down to his knees but doesn't give up on the play. And Calvert Hall continues that tenacity.
Ball out of bounds to Calvert Hall.
7:14 to go, second quarter. CUDA.com and Royal Farms bringing you great high school lacrosse action all spring long throughout 2012.
I gotta say, with Boys Latin, St. Paul's struggling a little bit, at least based on their standards. This is that huge rivalry that will take place, the best in the conference this year. Really the best rivalry, across the board, every sport. It's just, it's great. Football game usually attracts over 10,000 people.
Shot by Pat Kelly just wide, and there have to be over 3,000 people here, easy. Probably over 3,500 people here.
It almost looks like an atmosphere at Homewood Field. I mean, just a very similar stadium. I mean, just packed, impossible to find a spot. I heard that ESPNU try to hook this up for next year.
Wouldn't be a bad decision. There's talent everywhere. As Calvert Hall continues to dominate that time of possession, they're dominating every statistical category right now. Matt Dunn D'ing up Stephen Bones Kelly. And Germershausen
shot out of bounds
wins
to
the
the
race to the
Cardinals.
sideline.
Almost as important as the race to Nifty, maybe.
Yes. You are exactly right about that. And let's also give a quick acknowledgement of the tremendous level of coaching Jack Crawford for Loyola and Brian Kelly for Calvert Hall and their staffs. They got 3 or 4 guys on each staff that could be completely competent in the role of a head coach. It's one of the things you find in the MIAA. That's what makes it the most competitive lacrosse conference in the entire country. Oh, sweet swim move. Kelton Black heads.
Shot out of bounds, possession to Calvert Hall.
Kelton Black. Wow. Little pick and roll. Patrick Kelly working with Carter Brown. Pat Kelly comes out righty, lefty feed. Great goal, Brian Bolwicki. Great Abe Lincoln's mullet. 8-0 Calvert Hall.
The Cardinal goal by number 3, Brian Bolwicki. Assist number 7, Patrick Kelly. 6 minutes, 23 seconds into the second quarter. Calvert Hall 8, Loyola nothing. Bolwicki on the goal, Patrick Kelly on the assist.
And I said it on Tuesday, and I'll say it again.
Cabernagel.
This is the Calvert Hall we thought we would see coming into the year.
O'Toole makes quick work of the faceoff against Matt Cabernagel. Bones Kelly sitting that one out. Flag down. As Loyola looks to make something happen. Mike Disler takes it for a spin. Goal line extended shot. Shot goal! Mike Disler breaks the ice for the Don Diegos.
Loyola goal by number 13, Mike Disler, unassisted. 6 minutes, 50 seconds into the second quarter. Calvert Hall 8, Loyola 1. Disler on the goal, unassisted.
Disler making things happen. Coming out of the roll dodge, and Pecunes looked like he caught a piece of that, and it hit off him and went in.
Yeah, it did.
Facing over the Dons, number 19, Kevin O'Toole. Calvert Hall, number 24, Stephen Kelly.
Stephen Bones Kelly back in on the face-off logo. You can tell because the ball's flying down the field in his stick.
He's probably in his left hand, too.
He is just darned good at facing off. Calvert Hall now comfortably ahead 8-1. And I would have to say it's not an itchy 8-1 lead either. It is a big spread. Carter Brown behind the cage, spins it all the way up top. Here's Johnny Kelly. Calvert Hall working out of a circle right now. Kelly D'd up by O'Toole. Nice defense by the Dons. And Gerard Clothier comes up with it, gets it quickly to Dalton. 4:02 to go, second quarter. Dons trailing 8-1, and it has been a blitzkrieg of Calvert Hall offense.
Loyola mixing up those lines a little bit. Had Deemer Class out there as he heads off. This second line is great. Alex Hardwick, Mike Disler.
Great athletes, so it's certainly not a team you can go to sleep. Hardwick spinorama shot knocked down on its way to the cage. And now we're going to get ground ball by Evan Connell. And Connell, Crazy Ivan, pulls back to his port side. Of course, top half of the hour, always Crazy Ivan to the port side. And timeout on the field. Coach Brian Kelly wants to talk it over. We will step away as well.
Timeout, Calvert Hall.
Patrick Kelly bringing it in for the Cardinals. Kelton Black spins it over to Brian Bolwicki. Bolwicki guarded by number 21, Bennett Bradley. Another great athlete in his own right. Loyola, no shortage of talented athletes on this squad.
Bradley, a great volleyball player as well. Plays basketball. He's committed to West Point.
Kelton Black going against Casey Capinos. Shot rings off the backside of the cage. And Calvert Hall comes up with it. They take
timeout, Calvert Hall.
Let's take a look at tonight's crowd. Huge, packed grandstand. People lining up against the fence. A great atmosphere, beautiful weather tonight. Calvert Hall certainly striking it rich when it comes to picking the right night to have a huge rivalry game and packing the stands. Two great teams who come into tonight's game with a nice billing.
Yeah, both are top 10. Loyola sort of jumped up to that number 7 spot after a pretty strong week. And Calvert Hall dropped that game against McDonough and also came out and beat Gilman. So we weren't really sure what to do with them in those rankings.
And when you say top 10, you're talking top 10 nationally. Not top 10 in Baltimore.
In Baltimore, they're 1-2.
Yeah, obviously in Baltimore, but nationally, these are top 10 teams. You'd be hard-pressed to find a better high school lacrosse game anywhere in the country tonight. Eight to 1 your score, 2:30 remaining. Second quarter brought to you by KTBS Payroll, your integrated payroll solution, providing expertise and efficiency to make your business stronger. For more information, visit ktbspayroll.com. Also a great time to start thinking about those Lax Power forums. What do you think's being said right now? It's got to be burning up. The Blackberries in the stands.
I'm sure we have a fair amount of those posters present tonight, posting those updates. As you know, my man Booker can, and I myself, Cloverdale, I can't.
Ball out of bounds, possession to the Dons.
Although you can follow on Twitter, IL Preps. I'll be posting updates whenever Booker isn't looking.
Yeah. And of course, you can follow me on Twitter at Booker, ESPN Booker.
Let's get the handle right
yeah,
now, Booker.
I got to get my handle. I was so shocked by the picked off clearing pass. Trying to formulate how to cover that. Just shorted a little bit on the throw. And Calvert Hall continues to possess. Again, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's at ESPN Booker in honor of my ESPN radio show that I do.
Mr. Big Shot.
I don't know if you know this or not, but I'm kind of a big deal. And I will tell you this. I was recognized in Dick's Sporting Goods last night, and the guy said to me, "Are you Ty Sanders?" Swear to God, no,
stop.
I am not kidding. The guy said to me, "Hey, aren't you Ty Sanders?"
You're making me blush.
I thought it was awesome. I should have said yeah, but I didn't.
And even if you're making up that story, I still love it.
I kept thinking of the right way to break that news on the air, because that's all I want to do is break news on the air.
Same age, though, right?
I always refer to it as our age. Devin McNamara turns, goes against Evan
1 minute
Connell.
remaining in the second quarter. 1 minute.
Second quarter winding down. Here's Conrad, top center. He's going to have a run at Johnny Bells. Little split dodge. You can see why he's on varsity. Whoa! Holy good gravy! Great Zeus's beard.
Loyola goal by number 35, Ryan Conrad, unassisted. 11 minutes, 13 seconds into the second quarter. Calvert Hall 8,
Great
Loyola
shot
2.
by Ryan Conrad.
Conrad on the goal, unassisted.
A little sliver of momentum. Sexually transmitted infections such as chlamydia and gonorrhea can have serious health consequences, but these infections are easy to treat, so if you think you might be infected, talk to your healthcare provider or get tested free at your local public health clinic. It's fast, it's easy. You don't even need a blood sample. If you test negative, great. If not, it's a step towards getting the treatment you need. BD, helping all people live healthy lives. Go to BD.com to learn more. Calvert Hall wins the faceoff. We're at the 30-second mark, second quarter. Royal Farms and CUDA.com bringing in the game, and Kelton Black rings the iron. Make Royal Farms your first stop before and after every game for everything from custom-built subs and wraps, healthy snacks, fresh brewed coffee, Western fries, and of course, Royal Farms' delicious, world-famous, fresh, never frozen chicken. Royal Farms, real fresh, real fast. 19.9 seconds left. Kevin Deal's going to start with the ball. He's got Johnny Bells here on the side. He gets it quickly to Bells. Bells, little bounce flip. You don't see a lot of those. Patrick Kelly, inside feed, knocked to the turf. Ryan Brown comes up with it. They still have 6 seconds in the quarter. Bells turns the quarter outside the cage, and that'll do it. The first half in
That's the end of the
books.
first half. The score,
8-2 your score.
Calvert Hall 8, Loyola 2.